I know that was a quick introduction. Hello, friends. I'm Cassandra Joan Butler. This is Cosmic Connections, and this is the week we've been waiting for. This is an amazing week of astrology. In fact, we have 6 major cosmic events going on for the next 3 weeks. And tonight I want to talk to you about them and get you kind of excited and prepped because we are going to have, um, first of all, a solar eclipse on Tuesday. And then on Saturday, we have a very special cosmic event. It's called the Venus Star Point. And on top of that, this weekend, we also have Saturn moving forward in the sky. I'll explain what this all means, but the point of the matter is it's a big week of healing, disclosure, and really identifying what we want to accomplish in our lives and having the strength, the focus, and the determination to go for it. So tonight, we'll look at the astrology of the week, of course, but we're also going to be doing some spiritual messages, and that is the format. So I hope you stick around for the next 20 minutes or so. Hello, Rhonda. You finally made it. Hi, Maria. Welcome. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Terry. Maria. Thanks for being here. And also tonight, I would like to pose a question for you. Are you feeling this anticipation of wanting to identify what you want in life in a new way? Are you exhausted of the past 2 years? Are you wanting to shape up and identify what's going to give you your greatest pleasure, your greatest joy? Have you been thinking about that? I mean, not even knowing the astrology. I'm just wondering if these thoughts have been going through your mind this past week. Hello there, Janet. Welcome. Hi, Gail Marie. Hi, Josie. Evening blessings. I love the fact that this is what I do. I do astrology, right? So I'm always very aware of what's coming up. And sometimes I feel that I should be communicating more to you all. But you don't have to know astrology. One of the biggest tests of it is to kind of touch in with your own intuition and determine if you are in a shift. And I think we are feeling this shift. This is an amazing time to be alive with everything we've been through and everything we're going to be going through. So October started out with the Uranus Saturn square, and that was a cycle that was actually originated in 1988. I talked about that 2 weeks ago. And now we're going to have the Venus conjunct the Sun, and that's another long cycle that's going to light up our world. So if you know astrology, if you know a little bit about your chart, I'm going to go through the nuggets of all the signs and focus tonight on the Venus star point. And, sometimes I miss the rhythm of seeing you every week. So next week, we're going to do another special Facebook Live, Cosmic Connections, next Wednesday, because it's solar eclipse. There is so much I want to talk to you about that I can't possibly fit it in 20 minutes. So let's just focus on this weekend. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do another Facebook Live. That's next week, the 27th. And as you are navigating the next couple of weeks, it's really, I would say, a good 4 weeks starting today. Keep in mind, keep yourself peaceful, keep yourself grounded, and really connect with your heart. Do more meditation, do more maybe vision boards, dream work, praying, trying to identify, articulate what it is you would like to accomplish in this very short and very precious life that we all share, right? I mean, life is very, very precious. And we've certainly heard that time and time again in the past 24 months. I think that's one of the wonderful lessons of what we've all gone through collectively. Nancy, hello. More TV off. I love that. LJ, welcome. Hi, Tanya. You've been feeling drained the past few weeks. I have too. Yes. You're so over it. Tired of the mask. Yes. I think we're all even. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Retta. Hi, everybody. Hi, Diane. Sherry. Hello, Maria. Hi, Shar. I think a lot of people are just kind of tired about you know, the VC, the virus crisis. The latest poll from NBC says that only 4% of Americans who are eligible have gone to the next level of getting their boosted shots, inoculations. I think that's a very telling comment, right? Um, and the faith in our authority, government, even the not Scientology, but scientism has gone really downward in the past 2 years. Um, I think in 2022 has been such an amazing year in so many different levels. This is really also the year of tapping into our intuition. And that's because in April, we had the Neptune Jupiter conjunction. So, wherever we find Pisces, we're really steaming full speed ahead to identify our inner guidance. So, that's really important. Yes, science matters, but so does our intuition. And the other thing that comes to mind here, of course, is that the Venus star point on Saturday is going to help us logically identify what makes our hearts sing. I can't say enough about this. Many of you see me at 9 o'clock on the CIA site. I'm going to put their website on here, because they are doing. I wish I could be there in Melbourne, Australia, Cosmic Intelligence Agency. Wonderful, and they're really in. It's a virtual, not virtual, but it's a real retreat in the beautiful healing hills outside of Melbourne. But the founder and my friend Julia is an amazing sage about the Venus star point. And I've learned a lot from her and other astrologer colleagues, but I will be doing my share on Saturday. So I hope you can join me at Saturday at 5 p.m. On Saturday. That's the countdown to the Venus star point. So I'm going to talk about that right now with you with the slides. Welcome, Diane and Sherry and Maria. Greetings. Hello. Let's place this into the stream here. I have a couple of slides for your looking enjoyment. So keep in mind, there's 7 cosmic events in just 3 weeks. Big events. This is the next level of astrology for all of us to enjoy and integrate in the next couple of weeks. Not only would you have the Venus star point, but we have Saturn turning direct, and it's still going to be squaring Uranus. Those of you who study astrology know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to give it a little bit more meat for those who are new to it. We have a solar eclipse, and that's on Tuesday. And that solar eclipse is a portal of change that's going to identify a new 18-year cycle of healing for ourselves, healing through surrendering and identifying again what matters in our lives. And then we have Jupiter, the Santa Claus energy. He's going to be swinging backwards in Pisces again. So check out the Pisces part of your chart, and not to ignore the wonderful Mars retrograde. Mars is anger and it's focus, and it is so much more. It's will force. And as it goes backwards in the sky on the 30th of October, it stays that way until January. So Mars is big news for us all. Am I missing something? Oh, how can I miss this? On election day, we have another eclipse. It's a lunar eclipse. Things are changing, friends. And be aware, even if you are just new to astrology. I hope this helps, what I share with you, but you can go a lot deeper. Tomorrow night, I'm having a class. You're all invited. It's a Zoom class, and I'm going to be talking about the 7 cosmic events in just 3 weeks. And we'll be meeting on Thursday and next Thursday on the 27th and sharing with you how you can prepare more directly in your own personal charts. Okay. All righty. Hi, Chastity. Hello, Jerry. Hello. Very nice to see you all. Very nice. Michelle, nice to see you. Hi, Cheryl, Joan. And yeah, 4%, Rhonda. That came from NBC News. I'm not quoting an alternative news cycle, right? 4% only are getting boosted. So what is that all about? I don't know. We don't even want to talk about that. Doesn't it give you indigestion talking about the V's and the non-V's, and we're also over that. Okay, but it was proof in the pudding. All right, Venus Star Point. Join me on Saturday night. I'm going to do a live meditation. I want us all to get together and visualize and articulate the love of our dreams. When Venus and the Sun come together, I'll be talking about this tomorrow night in my class. I'll be talking about it, but just I want you to picture this, friends. I don't have a slide for this. You know how the cosmos does not draw in squares, it draws in circles and spirals. When Venus makes her orbit around the sun, she draws a gorgeous star. That's why we call it a star point. And that star pattern is duplicated in nature. You just slice an apple in two, you see a little star. Look at your starfish. Stars are duplicated. I'm looking at, well, in my house, I have lots of stars, but we have star featured flowers, etc. So, but the purpose of that is for you to identify what's going to balance you most of all. Go to the Libra in your chart. If you don't know your chart, please go to your many sites online, astro.com, the CIA, Cosmic Intelligence Agency, and my entryway to my website, I have a free service so you can get your own chart. So you want to find where Libra is. So as Venus is dancing with the sun, it's also aligning with this asteroid called Humia. And in mythology, this goddess birthed babies from her limbs is a very creative archetypal energy. So our creative energy, wherever we find Libra in our charts, is being ignited. And this lasts for years. This is not a one and done thing. A new cycle is being born on Saturday. So please join me on Facebook on Saturday. We'll meditate together. But if you can't make it, listen to the replay, or just make a notation in your life, friends, for you to sit down and articulate, because Libra is an air sign. It wants words, it wants logic. And ask yourself this simple question: what in my life can I do to bring more beauty, more love, more money, and most of all, more balance in my life? I need the balance. I need the balance. So that's going to be taking place on Saturday. This Saturday is quite the astrological event. And for wonderful information on the intricacies of this, I'm going to direct your attention to the CIA page, Cosmic Intelligence Agency, because they had a fabulous, I think you can still buy that, is the replay in their wonderful catalog of videos. Let's see. I'm just going to share with you this too. Then on Sunday, Saturn turns direct, and this takes place at 12:07 a.m. I won't be doing a live meditation for that, although I'll probably be up at Sunday morning at 12:07 in the morning. Okay, so that's one thing. Again, 6 major events over 3 weeks. Saturn stations direct, it squares Uranus. As this happens, it's almost like the brakes come off. We have been reluctant to pursue our dreams. Now, maybe not willfully, but life got in the way since June 4th, right? Saturn went retrograde back then. And as it went retrograde, we had these great ideas to help save our lives and save our families and save the planet. And then life got very convoluted and we didn't accomplish what we wanted to accomplish, right? So the brakes come off. And think of Sunday's energy as this locomotive train that had its safety brakes on, and then the train starts going forward. So you want to find where Aquarius falls in your chart for that. Okay. And recall what you were trying to accomplish back in June and how you want to finish it. Right. And this is a powerful moment. I'm telling you, I don't even know what to tell you. There's so much going on in the next couple of weeks. All right. So pull the plug, go for your dreams. That begins on Sunday at the crack of the new day, right? At 12:07, that's Eastern Standard Time. Then we have the solar eclipse. So what can I say? Solar eclipses. Well, I can tell you this. We had the mirror eclipses back on 4/30 of this year and 5/16 of this year. All right, in 2022. The overreaching backstory of 2022 is Scorpio, Taurus, Taurus, Scorpio, because that's where the eclipses have been moving. And they only come around once every 18 years in that flavor, right? So the Scorpio, Taurus part of your chart is being lit up. But how I read this is that where you find the Scorpio part of your chart, you have to be empowered by not doing, but by surrendering to that which you can no longer control. Now, your humble host here, your humble astrological host is a Scorpio, and I've certainly experienced that this past year. We Scorpios just love to get the job done. You know, I am such a control freak. But I had to let that go this year. I've even had to let my daughter drive her own car when we're taking trips. True story. I am such a control freak. When we're going, we travel a lot, right? So we're traveling, and she's in her own vehicle. And I'm saying, I'm feeling uncomfortable. Would you mind if I just kind of went in the driver's seat? Now, please feel sorry for me because I've been in the driver's seat most of my adult life, right? Oh, cry me a river, single mom, blah, blah, blah. But the point of the matter is, I've had to let that go because I can't do everything. So that's my son speaking to your ears. So wherever you find Scorpio, that's a really good suggestion, friends. You can't control it. You have to let it go. And when you let things go, things happen. The universe has our back. The universe knows what we need. The universe, God of your understanding, listens to your prayers even when you're not praying. And so that is the message, I believe, of the Scorpio North Node. So the solar eclipse on Tuesday is going to help you identify what other things need to be let go of, right? And you say, I don't want to let go of anything, Cassandra. Well, yeah, you do. I mean, come on, clutter, books, papers, toxic thoughts. And don't even go there with the toxic people, because sometimes toxic people need our healing and we need to heal them maybe from afar. But the point of the matter is surrender can be frightening. So this is the story, the narrative, the theme of 2022. And that's been going on pretty mightily. So I was thinking about this tonight, and I thought, I can't go just 2 weeks. I have to do Facebook Live next week. We're just focusing on Scorpio. But tonight I just want to focus in on beautiful Libra. I think that's the end of the slides. Okay. Hi, Joy. Janet, my dear friend, who is a beautiful Scorpio rising. I understand. Hi, Darlene. Maria, hello. We got two beautiful Marias in the room. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Carrie. Balance. Good evening, Patricia. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Joy. Hello, friends. Thank you for being here. Oh, by the way, if you would be so kind, sharing is caring. If you are inspired at all tonight, please do share. That is a wonderful thing. And we're going to do some spiritual messages in a moment. But let's talk a little bit more about that Venus star point. 29 degrees of Libra is the last degree, and that's called a very special karmic degree because it's got 1 foot in Libra and 1 foot in Scorpio. So whenever we find 29 degrees of any sign, of any planet, that has a little bit more oomph to it. And it's going to, again, stay with us for the next few years and really articulate what gives you balance and beauty. All right. So, yes, thank you for beginning. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you sharing, Gail Marie. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Chastity. Okay. Yes. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, the universe is listening to us, Susan. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. We're going to do some message work now, friends. And how that works, you have to be in the room. I'll say my little prayer. And thank you for the kind words. Well appreciated, Miss Susan. And we're going to do some spiritual work. I'm being inspired to do spiritual work this way, I think. Tonight's spiritual work. I'm going to ask for specific information from Spirit for the folks that I connect with to help you articulate your bliss. All right. You know the old adage, right? You can get anything you want, but you have to know what it is you want before you get what you want. And that's sometimes almost as difficult as going for it, right? We have to articulate, dear God, please allow me to serve. Please allow my words be filled with love and light and truth, inspiration and healing for the highest and best. We align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay. I'm with Lynn Militello. And please stay with me, friends, because I have to also. I'm a little forgetful tonight, aren't I? See, I'm not in the groove if I don't do this every night. I want to make sure I give you where the Venus star point is falling in your chart. So stay with me. But Lynn, I'd like to come to you. As I'm tuning into you, Lynn, what I'm getting for you and your Libra star point intuitively is that this is a very good time. I feel that you've been planning some remodeling or some changing up of your environment, and you've been sitting on your thoughts and maybe indecisive about what the next step is, what colors, and it might not be a big remodel. It might just be looking at the kitchen and saying, I have to freshen things up. And a lot of things have gotten in the way for this, but the holidays are coming. And Lynn, it feels that you have an opportunity this weekend to begin to plan to do this refreshment of your environment in a new way that brings you peace and balance. And a mother is coming in here for you, Lynn, a mother figure. And I think it is your actual mom. It could be a grandmother, but I'm getting a mother, a very maternal person who was this figure from Spirit was sometimes rather critical of you. Okay. And she's coming in with a little apology. And what she's expressing to me is an apology to you because when she was ever critical of you and how you did your hair or what clothing you wore, she was a perfectionist. She was really reflecting her criticism on herself. She was so protective of you that sometimes she was giving you unsolicited advice. That's an interesting message. I want to give that to you. And I feel again, it could be a mother-in-law, but it's a mother figure that sometimes did those little criticisms. So she's coming with just total love right now. She says, you're perfect the way you are. And she wants you to say that to yourself all the time because you're way too self-critical. A message from Mom. I hope that makes sense to you. All right. Very good. I hope that made sense to you, Lynn. All right. We're going to do another little message. Marcy Ann, may I come to you, please? Would you like a message, Marcy Ann? Marcy Ann, Marcy Ann, Marcy Ann, Marcy Ann. Okay. All right, great, Marcy Ann. As I'm coming into your energy, again, I'm invoking the Libra messages, right? Libra messages for you tonight. What I want to say is that you have literally, Marcy Ann, been working on your own personal balance, that you help other people with their balance, and that Spirit is saying to you, boy, criticism is coming into the room. Don't be so self-critical of yourself, Marcy Ann, because, it's okay to get angry. It's okay to get depressed. It's okay to get mad and sad, but it's the way you change up that balance. What you do, you're very kind. You kind of go roll yourself in a little ball and take care of yourself, take care of your needs, and then you come out. Because I don't know, I know I'm saying this, but I'm just going with the message here. Um, Sometimes you're always there for other people, even when your cup is empty. So for you to balance, which is the message of the Venus Star Point, make sure that you are factoring in your timetable as much time alone in travel, even short trips, even going out to the park somewhere in your vehicle and taking a walk in the park. That you're a woman who loves to be busy, but is often busy in service to others, other people. It seems that you do this on a professional way, and of course your family. But as I'm picking up for you, taking short trips, especially during this time, the fall really sings to you. You love the foliage, and you love the Christmas of the holidays, the Christmas of the holidays, I would want to say. Um, and I'm also getting with you. I don't know if you have a dog right now, but I'm picking up a dog, a furry friend that spending time again going outside of the home or outside of the neighborhood to take this beautiful animal for a walk. That's another point of balance for you. And I'm getting the word cooking is also therapeutic for you too, and making beautiful meals is kind of like a therapy for you. You've got two dogs. Okay. All right. So I guess, okay. Yay. All right, Marcian. Thank you for that feedback. Thank you for that feedback. Perfect. All right. Lovely feedback. Thank you, friends. Let me go through all the Venus Star Point. Oh, good, Marcy. I guess I was connected with you pretty strongly here. I'm going to go through each of the signs, right? And oh, thank you. Thank you. Um, and we're going to give you a little nugget for Venus Star Point. And please, friends, someone just asked me about classes. Oh, yeah, I'm always teaching. I'm just finishing up a beginner's class and an intermediate class. Please check out my offerings on my website. There it is. Is that going to come up that way? Yeah. And if you are interested, I'm having a wonderful eclipse 6 cosmic events retreat on November 5th, friends. It's local in Western New York, but if you want to come to it and you're out of town, you can come to it because it's at a hotel. And by the way, if anyone's coming up from the South Towns, I have some friends who are coming up for the retreat on the 5th of November, and they would love to carpool. So South Towns would be like Chautauqua County near Lilydale. So I'm putting a big shout out to some people who would like to carpool. It's an all-day event. Details are on my website. And please come to that. It's going to be wonderful. I did an eclipse retreat on the last eclipse cycle on April 30th. By the way, about the eclipse retreat, we're going to do past life regression. Because one of the things about the eclipses, friends, they remind us that the old needs to be surrendered. So we're going to actually do some past life regression therapy, and you'll learn all about these amazing cosmic events. Even if you don't know astrology yet, I promise you, you will learn and have some fellowship and some very good food and a great time. So that's November 5th. And it's a Saturday. It is not a Bills day. Okay. I would not schedule a retreat when the Buffalo Bills are playing, because there are Buffalo Bills, and who could not love that Gemini Taurus Josh, right? Okay. It's going to be our year. All right. If you're an Aries, the Venus Star Point is going to trigger you to take care of your health more. All right. You're going to be able to take care of your health more in a stronger arena, and also take self-care to another level and identify what that means for you. All right. If you're Taurus or Taurus rising, this is the time for romance. Wow. This Venus star point is activating your creativity, your romance, and your playfulness. If you're Gemini or Gemini rising, the Venus star point is activating everything having to do with your home and family. If you are a Cancer or Cancer rising, the Venus star point is going to help you articulate, write, communicate, and organize your space and organize your time. Sometimes all we need is an adjustment to our schedule, and that brings us back into balance. So that's for our Cancer people. For Leos, you're going to be adjusting the way that you celebrate your self-esteem. You're going to say to the world, look, I'm great. That's not being egotistical. We're all great. So for the Leos, you're going to activate and supplement your self-esteem and your income with the Venus star point. All right. And then we have, let's see. Oh, okay. We are our Virgos. We're also going to clean house. We're going to be feeling a lot more regulated to taking care of ourselves in our family. Of course, the Venus star point is activating the Libras in such a way that you're going to be feeling more confident, more aware, and be able to be more creative in an authentic way. Scorpio, you're going to be looking at different ways to maximize the way you are dealing with your finances and your spirituality. For Sagittarius, the Venus star point is going to be activating your friendships. So you're going to be able to meet and greet people in a new way, in a more solid, authentic way. Authenticity is a part of this. Capricorn, you're going to be able to take more of a leadership role in the world, in your career, and in your community. For Aquarius, you're going to be able to activate the need to expand your life through education or travel. And what's going to balance our beautiful Pisces, we're going to be able to take a look at fun, romance, and creativity. So there you have it. Okay. Thank you for being here, friends. Please, I have 2 more online free and fun events. And that first one is going to be this Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Meditate with me. We'll bring down the Venus star point energies together. And next Wednesday, I just feel this need to communicate with you more at the solar eclipse energy next Wednesday. And if you like some classes, check out my website, please. I'm going to be going to Australia in about a half an hour and repeat this message. So stick around if you'd like. Many blessings. Love you guys. And have a beautiful Venus star point on Saturday. Big love to you.